Messages from some of our audience telling me about their experiences with cheats and unscrupulous people. Now, there was one elderly man who wrote to me from Virginia telling me about how his own brother, who was supposed to be supervising the construction of his retirement home in Kaswa, had spent every penny he sent down to Ghana for 3 good years from 2007 to 2010 without buying even one cement block. Instead, this dubious brother kept sending the elderly man pictures of someone else's project to make him think that his house was being built. Now, this had traumatized the man so much that he had not spoken to his brother for 4 years. I received another message from a woman whose own son had organized a gang of armed robbers to raid her home. She was alone in the house when they came, took everything she owned, and beat her mercilessly while her son stood outside with his back turned. Since then, she's not been able to stay in that house on her own. A number of you shared with me how your partners, wives, husbands had cheated on you, making you feel like you can never trust another person again. Now, one thing that was obvious to me from all of these messages was that when someone hurts us, the pain can remain for a very long time, and it can be very difficult to get past it and move on, which is very sad because whatever hurts us occurred in a moment, in an instant. But by failing to get past it, we're simply reliving the nightmare moment day after day after day, allowing it to lock us up indefinitely in the prison of our own minds. So today I want to help to see if we can break free from the pain and move on once and for all. This will be a little interactive, so wherever you are, unless you're driving, I want you to do this with me. First, Winston, I hope you can help me. I just need one sheet of paper. Okay, so let's find a sheet of paper wherever you are. Any odd A4 sheet will do. Now, I want you to write the name of the person who has hurt you or cheated on you or done something you can't get over. Write it on that sheet of paper. Just the name, nothing more. Okay? Done? I'm going to move on and assume you have. Okay. Now, hold the sheet of paper at arm's length. Stretch your hand out as far out as it will go. If you're not alone and you're worried that it makes you look a bit silly, it's all right. This won't take long, and I promise you will feel better. Okay, now the average A4 sheet weighs about 4.5 grams. Pretty light, isn't it? I bet it feels like you're not holding anything at all in your hand. But what would happen if you held that paper out in that position for 1 minute? Your arm would ache a little, wouldn't it? How about 5 minutes? How about an hour? I bet that would be unbearable. It would feel like your arm was about to fall off. The same 4.5 gram A4 sheet. The weight doesn't change, but the longer you hold it out, the more your arm hurts. How about holding it out for a whole day? How about a week, a month, a year? How long have you been holding on to that pain caused by the person who hurt you? How long have you relived the horrifying moment when your trust was betrayed, your peace was violated, your heart was broken? How long? Yeah, I know it hurts, but it only hurts because you're holding on to it. So what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to get past the pain? Okay, put the paper down and I'll tell you. Well, that's it. You just did it. You just did the one simple thing necessary to get past the pain. Just let it go. Just put it down. All that time you've been turning this thing around in your head, analyzing it, asking yourself all manner of questions. Why this? Why that? You know what? The future, the answer to these questions doesn't matter, but the future does. So let go and move on. My name is Kojo Yankson, and there's no room in my future for those who ruined my past. Good morning, Ghana.
It's Friday, the 21st day of May. Hello and welcome to Joy News at 6 with me, Bernice Abubedulansa.